Yes, my friend, let me tell you about Medal of Honor Spearhead. Is very good game. It is fantastic game that I have never played. I finished original about 10 years ago, maybe more, who knows. Now it's time for expansion, but we no play like pussy, easy difficulty for children. We play hard and stiff, like real men. But you ask, Shug, why you play old game now? There is Fortnite, there is Roadblocks, and I answer you, because nostalgia. I am nostalgia junkie. I love going back in time to concrete streets of Eastern Europe, where we have one computer and 10 of us play in same room. Now, I have my own computer, I have my own house, and I can do what I want. And I want to suffer through this game to go back in time. But like professional YouTuber, I give you some game history first. When Allied Assault came out, there was big success, big money, cash, you know what I mean. And you know what my village says? Where is big money, there is going to be big problems. And 2015 Inc. got big problem. People didn't want to work for EA anymore, and EA wanted more money. So developers just explode, boom, they are gone. They leave and form new small studio, Infinity Ward. Maybe you hear of them, they make some small games later. But Spearhead was made by different people. EA Los Santos, who already have good CV with games like Dilbert desktop games. True classic. So EA Los Santos, they make Dilbert. Now they make Spearhead from office cubicle to frontline. That is very big jump. We see if they make game for Dilbert or if they make game for Shug. But now, no more history. My head hurt from thinking. Now we go to frontline. I hope we have enough bullets. So, welcome in main menu. Lots of configuration, lots of tweaking. I spent 3 hours of my life making this work on modern Windows so you can see pixels. Be grateful. First mission, Normandy. Typical. Americans think they win war by themselves. We are in a plane, we check our shit, and we jump. I expect this, of course. Main inspiration for game was HBO Band of Brothers. Very emotional movie. Many men cry. But Shug, no. Shug only cry when he ran out of pierogi. We fly through sky like we drink Red Bull, and then we land in farmhouse, where bad men my grandpa tell me about start shooting, and then gas come in. I guess it wasn't only used in camps. Bad men had no chance. We come out farmhouse, we shoot more bad men, and finally, we get to use this baby, the flak. Look at this thing. It chops down trees like Lumberman Jack, and it chops down more than trees, if you know what I mean. Hard difficulty was easy for Shug. We leave farmhouse, we go to windmill where we need to help British. Typical British. We help these, how they British say it, geezers. Very loud, very polite, and very useless. And then we take out tank. Mission 1 complete. I hope we get to take out some anti-aircraft cannons later. And the game like that, like Genie, it made my wish come true. Next mission, we get some British gear. Very nice. And we get to take out some cannons. But fog, the fog is thick. It's thick as my uncle's mustache. I cannot see my hand in front of my face. And I definitely cannot see enemy. But the fog is no problem for enemy, so I get taste of hard very fast. I get penetrated with bullets from every direction. They send me back to start, no checkpoint for me. EA, you are very cruel with weather effects. But the weather effects, maybe because of computers in 2002, had no more power than toaster. The fog would disappear definitely if this game was made this year. And without fog, sniping would be very easy. But maybe not easy, because EA think that you only can aim if you have big glass scope. If you have normal rifle, no, you just hold it on the hip like bag of potatoes and hope bullets find the Germans. But thank Mary, Shug is professional gamer, so we pass the fog and then we get to mansion. Big house, very fancy. And then NPC says to me,
"Fuck you, Shug. Come with me or you lose."
No choice I have. I need to follow this idiot inside. And what happened? He died in 2 seconds because he has brain of potato. Mission failed. This is no fun. I guess Dilbert programmer had his dirty fingers in this code. This is happening constantly. NPC dies, I die, developer laugh. until I become Rambo, Sylvester Stallone, you know what I mean. Bang, 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 and the mission is clear, but no checkpoint. Then I shoot flak and it turns me upside down and sends me to the last checkpoint. This was unforgiving. So I do same again, but no shoot flak, I am no fool. Then I go down and take my revenge on the flak crew. Mission complete, we go into boat. Final mission in Normandy, we take out German officer, very easy, like taking candy from a baby, but baby has Luger in his hand. Then we take out Tiger tank, medium difficulty, nothing special. We jump on flak 88 and shoot the tank, but then we have to destroy bridge, and this is hard. MG42 is singing a song of death. I have no health, my heart is pounding, and the enemy, they have numbers like Russians. They just keep coming out of fog like bad dreams. I die many times, even at very end, one step from finish line I die, but I don't give up. Like Shaolin monk, I find my peace. I press the button, I blow up the bridge. Normandy chapter finished, Shug 1, Spearhead 0. Normandy finished now, so it's Bastogne. In my country, we call this Ardennes offensive. Very serious, very cold, very many history books. But for you watching, I call this Battle of the Bulge, like the bulge in my pants. So we are in Bastogne. More snow, more trees, and more American heroism. Sometimes I think, what would the world be like without America? I tell you what, no oil wars, no weapons of mass destruction. Very scary world. The Dilbert programmer definitely had his full dirty hand in this chapter. The first mission in Bastogne is a complete mess. You know what they do? They give you save button. You click it, you feel safe, but then you die. And you try to load, nothing. You cannot load, the button is a lie. You die, you start at the very beginning of the forest. I know what you think now. If it was you, you would give up. You would turn off your toaster and go play on your phone. But with this mindset, you would dead in Eastern Europe in 5 minutes. So Shug doesn't give up. I play perfect, like Iron Man mode on Hearts of Iron. No load, no mercy. I take out Nebelwerfer 1, I take out Nebelwerfer 2, and then I die from tank. But listen, I am like neural network. I adapt, I learn, I calculate pixels. Obviously, there are some curvas along the way.
O kurwo jebana!
Is fuel for my brain, but nothing too dramatic. Patience and practice allow me to evolve. I am now ultimate soldier. I finished the bridge, I finished the snow, and now I can jump into armor vehicle with automatic cannon. This is really fun. I feel like I'm playing House of Dead in arcade, but instead of zombie, there is bad man in bushes. And guess what? Save and load, they work again. I guess they must capture Dilbert developer and lock him in cupboard again. Finally some peace in the office. There is no firework in this mission. No fancy tricks, no traps, only shooting and total distraction. I only mess up couple of times because my health is 1, but this was my own problem. I finish the mission and in the next one I meet man, a very special man. He is not scared of artillery. He dances around 155mm shells like it's raindrops. He's like ballerina in the rain. And he is medic who needs to help our captain. Apart from dancing, he is also professional. He helps the captain and then the Germans come. I shoot like a madman. Left flank, clear. Right flank, clear. Tanks, I delete them from the map. And then we do the counter-strike. CSGO, you know. First is the church. God bless, I say when I find sniper rifle, but it is useless, too slow for me. I need something more stiff. So I go to hotel and I find a shotgun, the Shredder. This is not a gun, this is a delete button for humans. I take the hotel no problem, sending German soldiers into orbit, and I'm not talking about the chewing gum. Finally, I shoot down plane. I don't even hit it, I miss by 3 meters, and pilot just gives up and crashes. Not professional. Last chapter is Berlin. Yes, I remember this in history class. One American paratrooper take out whole city by himself. I think EA Los Santos had fentanyl problem already in 2002 in the office. This chapter is hard. Mission 1 is nightmare. Snipers are hiding in fog. No honor, no courage. Just like politician. I cannot see them, but they can see me. The road to plane is brutal. Tanks, soldiers, things I want to forget about. My sticky bombs, they are shit. No bang unless I shoot. They are like toilet paper wet. I was dying left, right and center. So I use only tactic for a professional. Save, die, repeat. I abuse that button like it owns me money. After 10 hours of wasting my life, Shug gets to the documents on the plane. Then we have to go to German HQ. I turn on Rambo mode, I had enough. We clear the rooms and we walk out. And what is waiting for me outside? A T-34. Thank God, I think. I hop in. I feel like 4 tankmen and dog. If you don't know this, go to Google, learn some culture. I have the T-34 now, you can call me Janek. I am the landlord of Berlin. I drive back to friendly lines and I destroy everyone in my path. Tiger tanks, delete. Panzer IV, delete. Soldiers, squished like bugs. There is no point even trying to stop me. When I finally get to my lines, I am the professional of professionals. I set up defense behind truck. Why? Because truck is invincible and I don't want to get killed. I destroy all enemies coming our way. It is easy. Bang, bang and bang. It is massacre. And then the bombers come. They fly over the city like eagles from Lord of the Rings. One of the Russian soldiers shouts,
The eagles are coming.
and then the game finish. The war is over. We have won. But I didn't get no Medal of Honor. I only get these medals. The game is cheat. But I do have medal for hardest difficulty, which proves Shug is champion. Shug is the best. And if you want Shug to play more games, just leave comment and suggest games. Also, click like button, click subscription. Don't be Dilbert. Stay stiff, my boys. See you later.